Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are going to be making my baked chicken with a tomato relish. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of red wine vinegar, some black pepper, Mrs. Dash, some Italian seasoning. Those are my Italian breadcrumbs back there. I said Italian. Those are Japanese. Those are pancos. I'm going to use some tomatoes. You only need one, but I don't want this little bit to go to waste, so I'm just going to use the rest of it because I'm not going to make anything else with it. We're going to need some flour, a little bit of brown sugar, a couple of eggs. You're going to need some fresh thyme. Again, I tell you, fresh herbs make a difference. We're going to use some bacon and then some chicken tenders. I'll move some of this stuff out the way. Let me give you your shot of what we're going to be using today, and I'll be right back. All right, we're going to have our oven preheating to 425. We're going to put a little, I'll put the thyme in the breadcrumbs, as you can see. All right. Excuse me. We're going to put a little pepper in each one of our dredgings here. We're also going to use some of that Italian seasoning in each one of the dredgings. As well as Mrs. Dash. And then we're just going to mix it up. All right. Okay, and now we're going to start dredging. So we're going to start with the flour. Then we're going to go to the egg wash. I should use this hand. And then when we leave there, we're coming to the bird bath of the breadcrumbs. All right. And then we're going to just put it in the pan. And we're going to repeat that until they're all done. Really easy. Flour. Then we're going to go to the egg. And then from the egg, we're going to go to the breadcrumbs. Look at that. So easy. You guys don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. All right. So I'm just going to continue to keep doing these until we get them all done. And that's it. There's not very many left. And I'll be back. Alright, this is what your chicken should look like before you put it in the oven. We're going to bake it for about 15 minutes, and that's on 425. And if you do not have one of these pans, that's just fine. Use a baking sheet, okay? Alright. This is what you want it to look like. I'll be right back. What we're going to do while the chicken is cooking is we're going to go ahead and fry up the bacon. You only need about 6 pieces, but I'm going to fry up the whole package, okay? So, the chicken only takes about 15 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and fry up the bacon. All right, I'll be back. All right, I've taken the chicken out of the oven. I actually let mine cook for 20 minutes. I didn't have to, but I did. Got distracted, but it ain't going to hurt nothing. All right, so this is what she looks like out of the oven. So now we got to do a little something to go on top of her, okay? And if you're not sure if your chicken is done, use what I do sometimes, a thrifty little thermometer, okay? Look who decided to come into the kitchen. Yep, that's Nico. Okay, we're going to get these tomatoes cooking so we can finish up this dish. You only need about a tablespoon of this red wine vinegar, but she's going to use a little extra because I'm putting in that extra amount of tomatoes. We're going to go ahead and get those tomatoes on in there. And these only need to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to put in a little bit of that pepper. And this is when we're going to add that brown sugar. And like I said, oops, see, let that sit in there a little too long. And we're just going to let that go ahead and become friends. Get to know one another. And get that all incorporated. And like I said, it only needs to cook for a couple of minutes. You want to get it until the tomatoes are, you'll see the difference. Okay? So it's about 2 minutes. They're starting to soften up a little bit for us. And then at the very end, we're going to add a couple of more things to this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of spoons of that drippings from that. Let me get a spoon. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We just want to stir these up until they get a little tender. But I want some of that bacon grease in there. Okay? I'm going to put some of that bacon grease. And I'm still cooking my bacon. I want to put a little bit of that bacon grease right on in there. It just ties in with those flavors. Okay? That's enough. Alright, so we're going to cook this until this is tender, which will be about, like I said, 2 to 3 minutes on medium heat. That's all we want, just to get it a little tender, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, my tomatoes have been cooking for 2.5 minutes. I'm going to finish it up with a little bit more this time. And this dish is complete. Done. Done, done, and done. I'm going to plate her up and let you see what she looks like. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Here is our baked chicken with our tomato hash. We've got a little bacon on there. I just topped it with a little bit of green onions. And there you go. There you go. Doesn't that look just yummy? Look at all that. Delicious. Look at that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. All right. Thank you so much for checking me out. Look at all that. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. And Gigi, I'll see you next time, all right? Let me give you another look at that. Let's go around a little bit. Look at that. Look at that plate. Oh, wow. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.